Hi Divas, this is Wanda from Wanda's Workbasket for all things creative and crafty with a little bit of inspiration mixed in. I have a first look for you at Floatilla. Now, and it almost looks like, I don't know, a Terry Gilliam Monty Python type of thing. It's kind of cool. Let's see what it looks like. I do not have my glasses on, but it is a 70 by 105 centimeter, and it is a square. It's a square diamond painting. So let's take a look at this exclusive look at Floatilla. First, to take a look at the box, I'm always grateful that it comes in an extra layer of plastic. They come packaged very well, so you don't have to worry about the elements crushing in on your package, no matter how it is delivered to your door. Always grateful for that. You will see that it's got all the information on the box that you need in order to create a diamond painting, and it's got a Scan Me on the bottom of the box for % off of your next purchase. But if you'd like 15% off of your very first purchase from Diamond Art Club, feel free to check the links below and you'll find a discount code for your first purchase. Okay, I like to open the boxes at the bottom because that's where the picture is, and it's more helpful to me that way. But first, let me zoom you in and show you the kit. Okay. First, you get a little sticker that has all the information in it that you need. And you can use this on the end of the box to help you remember what's in the box. Some people put them on the very end of the box so that when you stack them, you can tell what's in it. Some people make cover minders out of them. Some people put them in their notebooks. Here is the toolkit with all the goodies it contains. Let's see. Oh, there's some new cover minders coming out. Can't wait to show that one to you. First, we have our classic white boat with the stopper, and that helps it so that the drills that you shake to get in line don't fall out of the container. You get a bag of baggies, which helps you kit down when you're all finished. And you get a heart with 2 hearts of wax that you do need. For square kits, you get a Diamond Art Club sharp tweezers. I know you like how I'm teasing you with the cover minder here. You get a random colored pen and squishy with a copper tip. And you get 2 multi-placers, the 4 and the 7, which seem to be the most popular and the most well used. Now to the goodies. Thought I was going to show you the cover minder first. Teasing you a little bit. Anyway, this is one of the washi tapes. Let me see if I can open it up to show you. Washi tapes are good for a number of things when you are working in diamond painting. It's good to keep the dust and dander off of the edges of your painting. It's good to help you line up those initial rows of diamonds to keep them nice and square, nice and flat on the edge. And it also helps you section off the clear canvas if you want to cut a section out at a time to pull back. If you're one of those who pulls back the whole cover and wants to put something fun and fancy on top, you also get a cover minder. This is cute. I haven't seen this one yet. A spring pot of tulips. Love the colors too. It comes with the magnet that you slide underneath the painting, and you snap the plastic cover in between the magnets, and it holds it back for you while you're working on the rest of the kit. Fun. I think First of all, I love square paintings because it covers every inch of the canvas. You don't have any problems with Diamond Art Club squares, and you don't have any of the background canvas peeking through. When you do squares as well, you can get more detail in the picture. And I think that's why Diamond Art Club does some of the large paintings that it does, is because some of us don't mind the confetti, which means a whole lot of color in one place, as well as the color blocking, which means big chunks of color, the same color in one place. But it gives you a lot more of the detail, as you will see as I slowly open this up. The canvas is a low lint canvas, and you have the pinked and poked edge, which means it looked like it's cut by a pinking shears and poked by an empty sewing machine needle. This is all in an effort to keep the edges from fraying. Now let's look at Floatilla. This is a nice big one, and even with me zoomed all the way out here, as far as I can go, I am still having some difficulty showing you the entire painting at once. And you can see the whole thing at once. But here you can see the sky. You can see the rising mountains on either side with like a pine forest on the top. And you can see a waterfall coming down beside this. You see 3 big balloons. This one I didn't notice before has like an eagle or a phoenix, something with a really long tail on this balloon. It's got rows, walking rows, and ladders that goes from platform to platform. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine walking on those platforms as you're floating the sky? Holy cow. This Floatilla here even has, it has at least 2 decks that we can see, 2 levels, and a 3rd level to walk out on. Observation decks. It's got rudders, wings, and rudders that help it guide through the air. Got a lot of lighted, you've got lights, like old gas lamps type of thing. I doubt that. I don't know. It's got to be electricity. You don't want gas and fire that close to helium or whatever they're filling the balloons with. But you've got several people, at least 2 people on each deck. You got people wandering around in there. And then at the bottom, you've got a bucolic valley scene. The waterfall goes down all the way down to the side. You have a waterfall coming down this side as well. Very nice. And you're in the middle of a pine valley. You have water rushing down, right down to the bottom of the painting here. You've got 2 deer or elk, something with a nice rack on it, for sure. And lights at the bottom, and they're so high that the birds are around the bottom of your Floatilla here. So Floatilla would mean more than one thing floating, and you've got the 3 balloons and 3 floors and many people, so, and the rudders moving it around, and these old-fashioned steampunk lights and a steampunk anchor coming down on the side. That's really pretty. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. Like I said, it reminds me of Terry Gilliam's Monty Python cartoons that have these fantasy steampunky machines that get into different situations as it glides through things. I like that very much, very much. And let's take a good look at the other things that came in the kit with it. First, you get your welcome brochure that gives you scan codes off of 20% off your first purchase from the app. You have all kinds of thank you information from Angie, the owner, and tips and tricks, and a welcome to the Diamond Art Club VIP group, that kind of thing. You also get a big sticker. This whole side is a sticker, and you can see that it's not Chris, it's Ciro Marchetti. And this is a big sticker. It gives you start and end date, and it gives you all the dimensions that you need at the bottom and their own inventory number at the bottom. Then it gives you a whole list here of the diamonds that will be in the kit. There are 59 diamonds in this one, and it looks like 1, 2, 3 that start with the letter Z at the end will be the fairy dust diamonds, I believe. That's what the Z is. And then you have 1 here that is under the number 150, so that will be Diamond Art Club's Aurora Borealis. And it looks like it'll be a light purple. And we'll find where all those go on the canvas as we go along. 56 colors. 3 are fairy dust and 1 is Aurora Borealis. So let's take a look. I'm going to bring it in closer. I do want you to note that on every bag you will have the name of the kit and its inventory number on the bag in case you like to hang your canvases and separate the drills from them before you kit up. The way Diamond Art Club arranges these things in their drill trains is that they fill the most to the least. So the ends of your strips are going to have the most diamonds in them at one shot. So that's why I'm going to cut them off into either 3 or strips or 3 or 4, whatever fit back into the bag easily, and that would be 4. But I don't like to separate a number if I don't have to. So, ooh, okay, I found the AB. There's the AB. It's a light purple. Very nice. Look how many you get of them. I like that. I think I know where that's going to go in the canvas already. So let me continue doing this, and as I do, I'll speed you up a little bit. Okay, let me show you the drills up close and personal. All right. I love the colors that Diamond Art Club uses. They use such a large variety of colors. They make sure it's not too skewed to... Here, I'm going to show you the backs of those because you can see more of the colors that way. Not too skewed toward only natural colors or only brights or only whatever. You will find that they use a variety of shades so that you get a real depth. There's 4 of these. You don't need to see all 4 of them, but there are 4 of those so that you can see a real depth to the painting. The different shades, the different volumes of color, tones, lightness or darkness or intensity. It's another word I like to use. Intensity of some of the colors. They're all the same here. Yeah. Just the variety, and it gives you so much interest. As you look through the painting, there's always so much to see. I like doing larger paintings, and I like doing lots of confetti. And I absolutely love working with color. That's one of the reasons I love doing the diamond painting. And there's 4 of these. You don't have to be a classic, artist. You don't have to be able to draw. You don't have to have certain skills with 3-dimensional work. You don't have to have traditional artistic skills. but your picture is going to come out fabulous anyway. These are the Z's. These are the fairy dust diamonds, and I want to show them to you especially because I want to show you a little bit of a difference between the fairy dust and the Aurora Borealis, if you haven't noticed it before. The Aurora Borealis, you can see the shine, the special shine on the drills. It's a coating. It's an iridescent coating. And the iridescent coatings bounce other colors off of it. It's super shiny. It's like blowing up you've all blown soap bubbles before, as a kid, or showing your kids how to do it. That iridescent shine with the colors reflecting off of it, that's what happens on the ABs. On fairy dust diamonds, it's a little different. They're shiny. They're shinier. As you can kind of see them glinting in the light here. But what happens is these have tiny little flecks of what we used to call diamond dust. It is just these, it won't reflect opposite colors. What it does is just shines up certain areas so that when the light hits it from different angles, you're going to see the light glint and pop off of it. So that's always good. And I think these are becoming more popular. They're coming out to be in more kits than the Aurora Borealis are. I think there's still going to be some of each in each of the kits, which I believe is a good thing. We'll start with the purple Aurora Borealis. They are listed as a number 1. You're going to find that all in the clouds up here in the light part of the clouds. And then colors reflection comes down around the side and behind the balloon here. Behind the balloons, that's where the number 1 is, where the light is coming over like the bottom of the clouds, because it's sunset, I believe, because it's reflecting off the bottom of the clouds and onto the balloon. And it's all in here and on the sides of the balloon and behind this area. That's where you, and a little bit over here. That's where you're going to find the 1s. Now, to the fairy dust diamonds, the easiest ones to see are these two, are the yellow and the gray. And you're going to find them a lot in wherever the light, these lights are around here. A little bit coming through there. Down in here, wherever the lights are reflected. You're going to find some in the windows in here and on the edge here, and then down here in the bottom in the lights at the very bottom as well. That's where they all are, all in the actual lights, so that when your light is reflected on it, you're going to see that. Now the brown fairy dust is a little bit difficult to see, but it is, let me show you, it's the orange that's underneath the walkway. There's pieces of it in the walkway. There's pieces of it here. Again, it's the light reflecting, the light from the lights in the vehicle are reflecting up. It's not the sunset light this time. It's the light from the vehicle is reflecting up. So you have straight lines of it here, up underneath here, you have it under here, you have a stripe here, you have a little bit, let me bring you down here, a little bit under this walkway here, and again it's a little tiny bit over here. You're going to see it on the edge of this front gangway or deckway, a little bit on top of here. Any way that the light from the vehicle is reflecting back up against itself. So that's where that is. That's neat. I like the way they did that. I like the way the natural light is all the Aurora Borealis, and the reflected light, the unnatural light, the human light, so to speak, is the fairy dust. So it sparkles in a different way. What I would have liked to have seen, though, and I understand that it didn't fit into this concept. What I would have liked to have seen is some reflection in, well, there's a little bit of the the gray fairy dust too that I've noticed in the edge of the top of the mountain over here and down in the side here. I would have liked more of that, like coming down the waterfalls. But there's no, I understand that the sunset wouldn't reflect on it in that way. And the lights from the boat itself would not reflect on it in that way. So I understand why they didn't use the lights coming down on the waterfall. I just like to see water sparkle more. That's all. There is a tiny little bit in the top of the waterfall up here too. The very top. And it's a fairy dust, so it's a low light kind of reflection, not the brilliant sunlight reflection, which is fine. This is an evening, a sunset type of painting. I really like the way the renderers did this. I like the way they used the diamonds and reflecting the light in there. Very cool, very artistic, and it keeps your eye moving around the painting. It does, because you have some down here, and I think that's part of the reason why they put it in the waterfalls and down at the very bottom, is to bring the sparkle down a little bit so your eye moves down and catches these beautiful deer and catches the beautiful trees in the mountainsides and the tops of the mountain, separating them from the atmosphere behind it. But it is a nighttime sky. I like the steampunkiness. I like the darkness of it. I like the sparkle and where they put it. I like the sparkle and where they put it. So thank you, Diamond Art Club, for coming out with another wonderful painting, another sparkle. Do what makes you sparkle, people. And if diamond painting makes you sparkle, I hope that you like this rendition and pick it up for yourself. Don't forget about the discounts. Don't forget about joining us on Tuesday nights, the Workbasket group at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we hope to see you there. We do have a challenge coming up for August. It's My Favorite Things 2023 with West Aussie Diamond Painter and myself. And we're going to be hosting the whole thing on my YouTube site and Facebook site. And Zara will be with us the first Saturday of August and the last Saturday of August at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 9 p.m. Aussie time, which is the middle of the afternoon for UK. The very last Saturday in August, we are giving away a gift certificate to Amazon to anyone in the world who wins it. So if you'd like to join us, we hope that you can register, find all the details on Wanda's Workbasket on Facebook, and you'll know how to sign up and what to do to be part of that challenge. My Favorite Things 2023. You don't have to be a diamond painter to be part of this challenge. All right, talk to you later, divas. Bye.